Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Soumya and this video is all about apiculture. Yes, in this video I'm going to start up with a new concept, a new chapter, that is apiculture. So in this video I'm going to talk about two concepts, that is first one is introduction part and then present status of India. Now let's begin with the introduction part here. So when you heard the word honeybees, there are so many ideas will come up. So they are very tiny organisms, and you can feel the sound of those honeybees. And as well, the one thing is about that they are good pollinators. Okay, because of that reason only, so many of the plants are not extinct till now. So we should have to be thankful for them. And if you are seeing or enjoying so many different kinds and I mean to say different varieties of plants because of these honeybees. Okay, so above all this, there are honeybees are not only helpful only for the food value, but they will give the commercial value as well. So it is important to learn and know in depth about them. So I will start with the first part, that is introduction part here. Honeybees are highly organized social insects reported from all over the world. The highly evolved social organization of bees had been established before the existence of human race. So see the point here. What they are saying is, honeybees, we know that they are social insect. That means they are they are true social animals. Means they shows they use sociality. What is the meaning of the word use sociality? Means they are true social insects. Even this social organization means you can see that there is a well organized division of labor, and there is a reproductive group and non-reproductive group, and you can see the cooperative brood caring as well. Those are the characteristics of the eusociality. And these bees, the tiny organisms, are showing that well organized social behavior. Even this behavior is existed even before the human race. Wow, really nice. No, even before the human race exist, they are highly organized organisms. And also in turn, these bees teaches us the lesson of work. We should always do the work, and that to work, if possible, work as there is a quote from Basavana. He says that kayakave kailasa, andre like work is worship. Okay, that is the meaning, that is the quote, proverb are written to do the work, and that to work with cooperation. So they teach us this lesson, because here all the worker bees which are present in a colony, they will work with cooperation. And also the next point, we can easily imagine about the hard working of the bees by the simple fact that, so ಅವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, just to produce 1 pound of honey, a single honeybee is going to travel the double distance of the circumstances of the earth global. Just imagine earth global double circumstances na, they are travel just to produce 1 pound of honey. So it feels very amazing here. Moving on to the next point. So as I just mentioned, this social organization even exists even before the human race. If you look at the prehistoric period, as mentioned in our religious literature like Vedas, Puranas, Ramayana, and Mahabharata, and Charaka Samhita, so they exhibit the main two characters, that is polymorphism and division of labor. Here now we will know about what is polymorphism. The polymorphism means, poly means many, morphism means more. You take, for example, make you to understand. If you take this society, in this society there is no there is not only doctor, there is no only doctors here. So here we there are so many division of labor here. There are doctors are there are engineers are there, and engineers also you can see.
Even in engineers you can see the different branches as well, and doctors, engineers, lecturers, scientists, teachers. Okay, so there are so many different divisions here, and they are working in their own field and they are contributing to the society. So there is a divisions here. The one person is particularly working on one thing. The same case you can see in the honeybee colony. You have queen over there, and worker, and drone honeybee. Here the queen is going to just have the mating job here with the drone, and here workers, they are doing the job of the honey colony here. They're looking over the colony. They will feed the younger bees. They will keep the hygiene of the colony, and they will guard the colonies from the predators. So all these jobs are done by the workers. Okay. So taking care of the young ones, this is all done by the honeybee colony. That is actually called as division of
This
labor.
is actually called as division of labor. This division of labor is well established in honeybees. And when you look at their habitat, where they are located, actually their mode of life is aerial mode of life. Aerial mode of the about that, like they are down the trees, tree branches, and then the tanks, okay, old tanks, and also the old buildings. You can see on the old building, and also on the ceilings of the houses. Okay, there you can see the honeybee branches. Maybe you might have seen in the forest areas, or in the where the less people are there also, and even in the old buildings there you can see the honeybee colonies over there. So as I mentioned before, the next we are moving on to the next point. So as I mentioned before, honeybees are social insects. Social insects means, as I mentioned, they are use sociality. They shows they use sociality here. Use sociality means they are true social insects. Why they are, what it means the first one here, they live together in large, first point, and they have a well organized family group. Okay, so in a single colony, you can see more than 80,000, 90,000, even more than that. Okay, they live together in a large colony. Okay, in a one group, you can see that much honeybees there. And well organized family groups. As I mentioned, well organized family group means that only queen, drones, workers. So all those members are also present. Okay, and you can see the cooperative brood care. So here, cooperative brood care means that colony, that brood is protected from worker bees. Okay, and they have work in a cooperation. Okay, like that. And you can see the overlapping of generations within a colony of the adults. Okay, here in that one colony, you can see the older generations, means they're like how in our human race we have the grandparents, grandmothers, fathers, like that, their fathers and their mothers, like that. So even in colonies also we can see the overlapping of the overlapping of generation. And the division of labor, as I just mentioned, there is a division of workers here. In worker bees also we have different. Some worker bees are cleaning it. Okay, the cleaner, they are doing the cleaning job here. And some are constructing the colony, and some workers are taking care of the younger bees here. And some are acts as a guard bees, means they are the colony if, to avoid the predators, like that. So there is a division of labor here. And also you can see the reproductive and non reproductive group as well here. The reproductive group means the queen is only a reproductive female, and she's only can able to mate with the drone. Means uh, non-reproductive group here means that the worker bees, okay, are they are non-reproductive. They are female only, but they are sterile, so they are not reproductive. Queen is only reproductive here. And moving on to the next point, the peoples were very much dependent upon honey for medicine and essential nutritive elements of the diet. So as I mentioned before, even in the prehistoric period itself, we are dependent on honey. Now also peoples are very much dependent upon the medicinal value of the honey and their essential nutrients. Okay. And also beside apart from this, honey also provides the even the pre-ecosystem service. That is, as I mentioned, honeybee is the major pollinating animal, we can say. So and that too, it does the cross pollination. Actually, that cross pollination will propagates the several cultivated and wild plant species as well. And pollination actually helps in the now even so many botanical plants are not extincted because of the cross pollination that is done by the honeybees. Here, there is a mutualism here. The how means here, honeybees are going in search of nectar, okay, pollen. So they are going to search nectar and pollen in the different varieties of flowers. Okay, when they are going in search of pollen and are visiting different flowers, from one flower to the another flower, from one plant to the another plant. for their leg, this pollen and nectar is going to attach, and they visit the another plant, so that is going to stick to the another plant. So that's how the cross pollination is going to happen here. And that cross pollination again helps the production of the different flowers from that fruits. Well, like that, even that protection of that plant is going to takes place. So this is a wonderful contribution by the honeybees. Okay. Now, if you have to look up the different varieties of honeybees in India, or first one is Apis dorsata, second Apis florea, and the next one is Apis indica. Here, Apis dorsata, Apis florea, and Apis indica, these are the Indian honeybees. Okay, and this is the scientific name of the honeybees. Okay, and what is apiculture? So I have given so much. I have given so much idea about the apiculture here. So, what is that? Now, what is the meaning of that apiculture? What is apiculture? Apiculture means it is a rearing of honeybee for honey. Okay, that is actually called as apiculture. And why they are called it as apiculture? Because if you look at the scientific name of the honeybee, as I just mentioned, so that is Apis dorsata, Apis florea, Apis indica. So they taken the scientific name, that is Apis, so that's why they called it as apiculture. And if you have to say about the common name of the apiculture here, is all that is beekeeping. The apiculture is also called as beekeeping. Moving on to the next slide here. uh, Previously, when you look at the method of extraction of the honey from the honeycomb, was very much cruel it was. I mean, it is going to hurt the colony, and if you hurt the colony or if you destroy the colony, again there is a less chances to regrowth of the colony in the same place, because they are, while extracting the honeybee in the olden days, they used to burn the honey. Okay, so that is affecting the hive or a colony. But there is a scientist, his name is L. Longstreth. He invented the artificial hive in the year 1951.
That actually avoids the cruel extraction of honey from the honeybee colony.
And also there is an improvement in the apiculture, and even it has become even more scientific and commercial, and people are started to, after the introduction of the apiculture artificial hive.
Before they are using honey as a daily for only daily activities, but after introduction of the artificial hive, they started to do the commercial business, and that means that they started to do the apiculture or beekeeping, so that helps them to increase their economic value as well.
That's why he actually called as father of apiculture. Who? That is L. Longstreth. And then is the father of the apiculture. And if you have to say about in India, within India, the father of apiculture in India is Ravindra Newton. Okay, is the father of apiculture in India.
We will discuss the present status of apiculture in the next video. Thank you everyone.